I feel okay speaking in English when I'm talking to friends, but my confidence seems to disappear when I go into meetings with colleagues or clients at work. I just can't seem to find the right words to express myself clearly and confidently, no matter how experienced women may be in their chosen career. When it comes to collaborating with colleagues, communicating clearly in meetings, or giving presentations in English, the fear of making speaking mistakes can take over and stop them from participating fully, or putting their best foot forward in meetings at work. With this in mind, if you sometimes find it difficult to understand native speakers during an English meeting, or would like to express your ideas more like a native, an effective solution to solve both of these issues is to learn expression for specific meeting situations. Building your vocabulary with expressions, as opposed to individual words, is a great way to improve your English and become more fluent for meetings. Today, I'm sharing 6 simple but effective tips to help you build the confidence you need to express yourself in these professional settings. Prepare. Preparation can't be stressed enough, and it is worth every minute you spend on it. Know who is coming to the meeting and what their role in the company is. Make sure you have studied the agenda and the minutes notes from previous meetings. Write down any key points or questions you might have. It's just too easy to forget under pressure. You can also practice what you want to say before the meeting, or rehearse different scenarios, which will definitely help you to feel more confident from the outset. By studying the agenda, you will not only familiarize yourself with the content of the meeting, you can also predict what kind of language you will hear or may need to use yourself. For example, are there items on the agenda which might cause a debate? In that case, revising language to agree and disagree politely and professionally and practicing it in context would be the ideal way to prepare. This is an invaluable skill for work and for life, and is something we practice quite often in our conversation events. Stick to the agenda. Most companies send out an agenda before a meeting that outlines what will be discussed. If you notice a topic of discussion you want to talk about, write out what you would like to say in advance and practice saying the words out loud. This will help you feel comfortable with clarity, speed, and pronunciation. You don't need to read directly off your paper during the actual meeting. The point of this exercise is to build confidence so that you'll know what you want to say and how to say it when you're in front of your peers. This is excellent advice for any business meeting, but it is particularly important if English is your second language and if you are hosting the meeting. Have you ever felt stuck in an English conversation? You know, when you just can't come up with the word or phrase you need? Or those awful moments when you lose your train of thought while you are speaking? This is the worst in business meetings when we're trying to appear professional and all eyes are upon us. A sure way to avoid this stressful situation is to keep your attention focused strictly on the topic at hand. And don't be afraid to look down at your notes when you need a prompt. It's better to use your notes to help you stay on track. Practice public speaking outside the workplace. The best way to build your confidence and develop your skills is to practice speaking English in more relaxed environments, where it's okay to make mistakes. Understandably, not many of us feel comfortable experimenting and taking language risks in business meetings, right? However, making mistakes is such an important part of language learning. It really is essential to find a safe place to improve your skills. In a supportive community like Hey Lady, you can start small by attending workshops which focus on specific functional language, like the Agree-Disagree workshop mentioned in Tip 1. From there, you can practice your presentation and public speaking skills by hosting your own small online events. We learn best by doing, so this type of hands-on practice is invaluable. Practice active listening. Okay, so what exactly is active listening and why is it important? Active listening is when you are fully engaged with the speaker with no distractions. You're able to give them your full focus and attention so you have the best chance of understanding and fully participating in the discussion. Here are some tips for active listening. Put your phone away, and if you are using your laptop, make sure all other programs are closed. Take notes, or even record the meeting if it's being hosted online. Just make sure you check with the other participants if they are comfortable with this. If you let them know it's to help you improve your English, they are likely to understand. Later, look up any words or expressions you didn't understand. Position yourself in the meeting so that you have a clear view of the speaker and can make eye contact. Here's why this is important besides making it easier for you to follow what the speaker is saying. Creating eye contact will show you are interested and listening intently. If the speaker can see you nod in agreement or understanding, they will appreciate you and your interest. They'll also know that any questions you have are because you are interested or need clarification, not because you weren't paying attention. Take action to building confidence. We need to know what to say and what not to say in professional settings. This knowledge not only enhances your ability to communicate appropriately in a business situation and helps you to put your best foot forward. Feeling nervous or flustered when you meet with someone for the first time or need to present something important is normal. In fact, this can be true for native English speakers too. But with these 5 tips, I hope you can feel more confident walking into any meeting, with any colleague or client, and express yourself clearly and confidently. Positive mindset. Maintaining a positive mindset is crucial for building confidence in speaking English during work meetings. Begin by acknowledging your strengths and the progress you've made so far in learning the language. Positive affirmations, such as telling yourself, "I am capable and prepared," can boost your self-esteem. It's also important to focus on your achievements, no matter how small. Each successful interaction or contribution in English is a step forward. Visualization techniques can be helpful too. Before the meeting, take a few moments to imagine yourself speaking confidently and effectively. This mental rehearsal can reduce anxiety and improve your performance during the actual meeting. Stay calm. Staying calm during a meeting is essential for clear and confident communication. Practice deep breathing exercises to help manage stress and maintain composure. Before the meeting starts, take a few deep breaths, inhaling slowly through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. This can help calm your nerves and center your thoughts. Mindfulness and meditation practices are also effective in reducing anxiety and keeping you focused. Stay calm when you speak non-native language. Take it slowly. Don't rush it. Talking too fast can stress you out and make you seem nervous. Breathe, relax, and give yourself time. This will reduce the pressure you feel and help you to speak more clearly and with confidence. Additionally, thorough preparation can significantly alleviate nervousness. When you know your material well and have rehearsed your points, you will feel more confident and less anxious during the meeting. Body language. Confident body language can greatly enhance your verbal communication. Start with your posture. Stand or sit upright with your shoulders back. This open and relaxed posture conveys confidence and readiness. Eye contact is another crucial aspect. It shows that you are engaged and assertive. Try to make eye contact with different people in the room as you speak. Additionally, use natural hand gestures to emphasize your points. But avoid excessive fidgeting or crossing your arms, which can signal nervousness. By maintaining positive body language, you can project confidence and make a stronger impact during your presentations. If you are comfortable in a situation, it's unlikely you pay attention to your body language because your ease with the situation will come across. You will naturally display the body language that will express your comfort. Unfortunately, this can mean your discomfort with the situation is also obvious. Don't overthink what you say. This doesn't mean you don't question your ideas or how you plan on sharing it. But if you are not quite sure if the sentence you plan on saying is totally correct, don't let that stop you from sharing. Start small. If speaking up in meetings is a new thing, I understand it may be something you're worried about. But if you put the steps I've explained above into practice, you will get to a point where you are comfortable doing it. The final piece of advice is to start small and build from there. For example, if the thought of speaking up in big meetings where senior colleagues are present is too much of a challenge, perhaps you can start by speaking up in the smaller team meetings. Another strategy is to ask questions. This invites others to contribute in more detail but still allows you to demonstrate you are following the discussion and are confident enough to contribute. Follow the above steps and you will be able to transform how you feel about meetings and how effective you can be. Remember, speaking up in meetings is important. It enhances our self-worth, fosters innovation and collaboration, and creates a more connected working environment. As young professionals, we often speak for the sake of speaking. We like to show off and prove we have ideas. But before you learn how to speak up in meetings, it is important to know when. How can you know if it's the right time to speak up or if you should hold back? The key to speaking fluent English in meetings is to be confident and prepared. Speak with confidence and don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't think that you need to speak perfect English because nobody expects this from you. It is better to make a few mistakes than to not speak at all. Thanks very much for watching this episode of English Spoken Stories, and I will see you again soon. Have a good day. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and practical tips on learning English.